Napoleon Hill talked about I believe it was chapter 10 or chapter 11, talked about transmutation. And Magic Johnson, he gave a speech to some NBA player, well, no, some future NBA players or hope to be. And he told them this. He says, I want to teach you brothers how to take the brain that you use in basketball and use it in business. So now what does that mean? In chapter 11 of Napoleon Hills, he talked about transmutation. So now Magic Johnson talked about taking this same energy, taking that same power, taking that same effort, taking that same teamwork and transfer it and teaching you to change it into business. Now, what we typically in the black community, we have our kids go into sports and we want them, tell them they go on with a prayer and a dream. Where I believe that whites go into, like say, basketball, and they're teaching their children the same sport, but they're doing it for a different reason. They're doing it to teach their children principles and discipline. See, there's two different perspectives going into the same sport. Well, we already know the numbers. There's going to be 500,000 college students. 17,000 are going to get some type of scholarship to go to the next level. Out of those 17,000, 44 are going to be drafted into the NBA. Out of those 44 drafted into the NBA, only going 7 will have starting positions. Out of those 7 who have starting positions, the average career is 5 to 7 years. So now we are showing 500,000 boys, our 500,000 boys, that's going to dwindle down to these 5 to 7 people who are, these 4 people who are going to have a 5 to 7 year career. So we need to change the mindset in our community and teach them, yes, you should still do sports, but we want to teach them to do these sports for different reasons. We want to teach them camaraderie. We want to teach them teamwork. We want to teach them discipline. We want to teach them that you can fail and fail forward. We want to teach them how to deal with success, how to win gracefully, how to lose gracefully and win gracefully at the same time. So all of these things we need to teach our children with the sports. So we just need to change our mind, the way that we think, the way that we hand down the mindset of one generation to the next. And I believe that, as Magic Johnson says, if we can teach our brothers to use the brain transmutation, teach them to take that same energy and transfer it into a business mindset. Peace.